who or what do you get your inspiration from, and who's inspired you over life to get to this point?
I really struggle with this one because I'd like to say, oh, it's my mum, or it was I don't know, Patti Smith. But I think you definitely get I've been influenced by many, many people in my life. Many, everybody influences me. But I think really when it comes to, you know, the source of inspiration, I've got to say myself, everything's come from me, that drive to actually make change, to do things. You know, I can be inspired by many, many things, but the biggest, you know, I think the biggest source of inspiration, yeah, it sounds really, I don't want to sound arrogant, but it kind of is. It's like there's influences, but yeah, the big inspiration, I think, is from within.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that is arrogant. I think that's just a problem we've got with ourselves of actually acknowledging our strengths sometimes, isn't it? So I think
Mm,
it's really good. I think that shows a lot of self awareness to go, well, actually, I'm the driving force, and it is good to have that internal driving force that pushes you on. So we are very. I hate the word resilient because it's bandied around a lot, but were you quite resilient? I'll call it plucky. Were you plucky as a child? Did you throw
mm.
yourself into everything even then? Or is that something that you've
Oh,
developed as
yeah.
you get older?
I'm the third child. You kind of like, by the time they get to number three, you're pretty independent because, like the
Mm,
first child gets totally mollycoddled, don't they? And he still does. And then, yeah, by the time
I,
the third one
I
comes
agree.
along, we're the best. But so I've always been quite independent. I'm fiercely independent. I am, and I've just always had that thing of very much relying on myself. I love being there for others. I really, really do. I think I'm more comfortable, um, you know, looking after others than allowing people to look after me for sure. So, yeah,
Mm,
always been, yeah, fiercely independent. Mhm.
mm. So, in that case, then, how would you like to inspire other people with what you've done? And I know people, this gives people the ick sometimes asking this and they're like, oh, I'm inspirational. But I think we can all inspire others. So, how would you like to inspire others either through your work with the tonic or your whole attitude to life?
Yeah, I think I I'm very much a just get on with it person, and I think there are people around me that um, do say, this sound no, yeah, but there's one of my friends in particular. She's like, "How do you do it? You just do things, you know." And so for her, she sort of says that I inspire her in that sense of just being able to, you know, don't bugger about, just get on with it kind of attitude. I think with and that's just my general outlook on life, and how I am, just get on with it. But I think with work, definitely, and again, I think Nina helped me kind of forge this response really, but it's just how we are ethically and morally. I mean, this does carry on through my life, but definitely with work. I mean, we won't compromise with the quality of our product. There are people out there making a lot of money from CBD. We're not, because we don't want to, um, change the way that we make our products. We want to make sure that they're produced in a way that is as ethical as possible, and, environmentally conscious and such. And we also, and I hope you have experienced this, but we love looking after our customers. We are always here on the end of a phone or an email. We don't want to see anybody having a bad time, either selecting it, taking it, or even down to the delivery service. We want to make sure that everything is as good as it can be to give everybody the best possible experience and to feel loved and to feel like we genuinely care, because we do. So I hope that we can inspire other businesses, to be that way, because I think there's an awful lot out there, especially with the internet and such, which um, I think we're just losing that authenticity. And I think customer service is so crucial these days, especially with our products. We generally attract, you know, people in their later years, and we still have customers that send us a card and a check. They don't use the internet. So we want to make sure that we're as accessible to them as possible, because there's so much of online shopping is anonymous, and we don't want to be like that, you know. So hopefully we inspire other businesses and people, you know, to know that, you know, there still are companies out there that do genuinely care and look after their customers. So hopefully, yeah, that can inspire.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I certainly have felt the love, and that's why I called in when I came to Hebden Bridge to say hello, because, like you say, I've always felt very well looked after, and I think that is really
Yeah.
important because there's so many companies out there pretending to do these things, pretending to be ethical, pretending to be green. You know, oh, let's stick a
Mm,
rainbow flag on our logo because it's Pride Month, but you know, we're financed by countries that are killing gay people. You know, it's that kind of pretending. So I think it is inspirational to find businesses that have kept their ethics, and not it's not all just for profit. So I think that will definitely inspire other businesses.
I hope so. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.